So, out here at Sandy Key with Western Ecology, loving it right now, and trust me, you're about to love it too. Let's go.
The key ride is about 20 to 25 minutes depending upon the water, meaning the wind and the sea. The stingrays are going to be there, probably waiting on us, because they're going to be foraging for food. Don't freak out. They're not going to jump in the boat or do anything crazy. They're going to just be swimming under the water looking for food. When I get to the key, you'll see how magical it is. They're going to come right up to the boat. We're going to do some demonstrations with the stingrays in the water. This allows me to showcase just how wonderful these animals are, and then how you're also going to interact with them too. I'm going to teach you how to feed the stingrays and swim with the stingrays, snorkeling in the water with just your mask and snorkel. That's it. You don't need the fins because the water is very shallow. It's going to be quite beautiful when you see those underwater images later, how these animals swim around you so elegantly. So it's really kind of unique. If you're afraid of them, try not to be. What I'm going to say again out on the key is just be calm and relax. The animals are not going to hurt you in no way, shape, or form. I've been working with them for over 10 years, and they know me. So get ready for one of the most unique experiences of your life, I hope. Okay, so let's get started.
Are we having something like this weekend or something?
No, they come over to fish.
Oh, wow.
They come over here to see, you got the yellow flags on.
Yeah.
That means they're in quarantine until they get cleared customs.
Oh, okay.
And then when they can fly the flag, the other flag on top of the American flag, once they fly that means that they can now go throughout the Bahamas with their permit. All the way to St. One of the most unique coral reef systems I've ever seen. You have some of the most unbelievable coral formations, from staghorn corals to beautiful purple, orange, brown, sand corals, rain corals, thousands of fish along the reef system, and it makes for great reef fishing for barracuda, tails, muttonfish,
All the good eats.
all of the good eating fish that we like to enjoy.
Yes.
Now we're going through the Indian Key Channel. This takes you up to the Abaco. That's where that boat in front of us is going right now.
Yeah.
We're going to heading up towards Grand Key and Walker's Key, and around the top of the Bahamas. This is the Little Bahama Bank that we're in now.
Yeah.
The Little Bahama Bank is a very large area of water that comprises an incredible amount of stone crabs, lobsters, and conch.
Wow.
We're heading into the conch grounds right now and moving northward over to Sandy Key, where we're going to meet up with the stingrays.
Alright, perfect.
What an incredible day.
Perfect. Speaking of Abaco, I need to go there. That's where my granddad's from, but I've never been before.
Never been to Abaco? Any island?
I've been to Long Island, Andros, but I haven't got to go around. I'm supposed to go for real this summer because my next granddad's from Town, Andros.
Okay.
So I gotta go there in Micro Key. Yeah, so Long Island, and other than that, Freeport and Nassau. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah. So I still got some exploring to do for sure.
Absolutely. Because of the area's nice bottom, a lot of dolphins come in with their young and bring the calves in and teach them how to hunt.
Wow.
Out here in these waters.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, the loggerhead sea turtles and the hawksbill turtles can be seen out here coming in to mate for the season. They'll come in and also eat whatever vegetation they can find.
Yeah.
And then they'll lay their eggs around the key. If they can get on the key, they'll lay their eggs there. And they'll also lay their eggs around the southern coastline of Grand Bahama, around Settlement Point and into the Voodoo Bay area.
Wow.
There's turtle nests up in there.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking to go and visit to see consider to find the track mark.
Yeah.
Welcome to Western Ecology Tours, educational eco tour, where you're going to learn how to interact with wild stingrays. Let me emphasize the word wild. The things that you're going to see me do and that you're going to do with these stingrays, they have not been trained to do. I am not the first person to come out to this key and interact with the stingrays or feed them, which is what you're going to do. My great-grandfather and my grandfather as well, along with other fishers back in the early 1900s, used to come out here, kill their sea turtles and other fish, and throw the remnants right out here in the water, which automatically drew in juvenile sharks, the stingrays, and other marine life that we're looking for a free meal. So today what we're going to start with is I'm going to give you a basic overview of what we're going to do. The first thing you need to know about these wild stingrays is that they are indeed a flat fish, and they are cousins to the sharks. Most people don't know that, but these are sharks in a sense. The first thing you need to know about the animal is that it has a hump, which feels very prehistoric. The nose, which is going to be one of the most important parts of the tour, because this is where we acknowledge where the mouth is, which is right underneath it, and where we're going to feed the stingray. You cannot see the mouths of the stingray until I do a demonstration later. On the top are 2 round holes and 2 eyes. Next to those eyes are 2 round holes called spiracles, S-P-I-R-A-C-L-E-S. These spiracles allow the stingray to suck water up through its mouth and gills into the spiracles, along with sand that they'll use to disperse into the water, and that sand will settle over its body as it lays on the bottom of the ocean to camouflage itself from sharks, which are its #1 predators. Okay? So, around here you will see them sleeping from time to time, and if I do show you one, you'll see how the sand covers it, but the eyes are exposed so that they can see the predators if they're coming at them. The other thing you need to know about the nose and around the mouth area is underneath the mouth are these little tiny dots or sensors called ampullae of Lorenzini. Look it up. It's named after the Italian scientist who discovered these same sensors on the noses of sharks. And if you ever do a close-up look on a shark's face, you'll see those tiny sensors. This allows sharks and rays to be able to detect energy, electro movements. They can detect food sources and things of that nature. Another thing about these stingrays that you need to know is that they can detect your emotions, which is why I emphasize you stay calm. And if you do get a little agitated, the one thing you will not do while you're on the tour is wear any shades, because when you're in the water with me, I need to see your eyes. The reason for that is for the fear factor. In case you freak out, I will kindly ask you to leave the water and hang out on the shoreline. Everybody clear with this? The second thing that you need to know about these animals is the tail. Now I'm going to talk about the tail in situations that may have occurred or did occur with Steve Irwin, but I'm going to talk about that in the water. Let me give you some other important tips about the animal that you need to know before you get in the water. They are not going to attack you. Despite the myths that Bahamians and others may have of stingrays, they are not aggressive. They are hungry. They want to eat. And that's their sole purpose for almost existing, is to find food. They'll eat things like blue crabs and any crustaceans and clams that may be in the sea. They'll dig them up or blow them up with their very powerful sensors, their powerful mouth, and that's how they get the food, and they'll crush it. Now the teeth of the stingray is not in the front like a shark. Up in the stingray's mouth rather, are these cartilage, and they have like these lips. So when they bite down on you, it's very likely they may pinch you or nip you, or they may even suckle. The reason they do that is because they think you're food and they're trying to get your attention. I have been working with these animals for over 10 years, and I have very good relationships with these animals. I took 5 years of time to analyze them, get to know them. I have names for some of the stingrays when they come in, and how I have names for them, I've identified their birthmarks and their behavior. So the behavior of a stingray is primarily to forage for food, is what they're doing now. They come in as the tide is rising, so they can search for food. When the tide goes back out, they go back out to the deeper water and search for food around in the grass. Everybody understand that? Anybody have any questions at this time? Anybody freaking out right now? Anybody don't want to do this? Because you're not forced. You're not forced to do it. No one is brought out here and made to do this. If you feel uncomfortable or if you feel nervous, you're gonna just observe and watch. But I can assure you, when I get in the water with them first, this is how I demonstrate the release of your fear. They're not going to hurt you. I'm going to talk about their barb or the stinger when I'm in the water, so that'll be another area that we can talk about, so you'll understand better how that works and the anatomy of this creature. It is a gorgeous, beautiful creature. When you touch it, it's very soft. They're very elegant when we're in the water swimming with them. which you'll get a chance to hopefully see all of that this morning on this tour. Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
Everybody ready?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let's go. You're not gonna die out here. Trust me. See, this is the problem with most.
This was loud as that.
I'm just laughing. It's funny to me right now.
You know, because I tell you these things up front so that there's no ambiguity and there's no surprises.
You don't want to look again?
You understand me, guys?
Really nice.
There's a reason
Yeah.
why I go through this. I put the fear of God in you first, and of the animal, because you know why? If it happens to you out there, right? If it happens to you, you're going to say, "Well, at least he told me that was going to happen."
Yeah,
So
it's not that bad.
So
No,
it will
it may not. You may not even get sucked at all. You may not even get pinched at all.
There's a possibility of getting pinched.
Wow.
Okay, you see how this?
She didn't listen to
How's
me.
it feel?
They may
I
pinch you
heard
like
that
this.
they do that.
No.
Like how they, but
do
not
No,
to
I said
me.
that they can do it.
They can pinch you.
Yes, they can
What,
pinch
their
you
mouths?
with their mouths. Yeah,
Yeah, just
they have
like a
soft cartilage around their lips.
Okay.
It's not the teeth. The teeth are in the back of the
Okay.
stingray's mouth.
Okay, so hold on.
If you have, hold on, you know, I'll take off my shades and you have the calm eyes and everything like that, but then
All right.
There's no
What I'm going to
no
alert
concern.
you to is don't suddenly jerk
That's what I was.
or
That's
or
what
do
I was
like
going
this.
for.
Do like this. Oh my God, I'm gonna die! Don't do that. Don't go. Oh Jesus! Because you're going to only alarm the animal.
And then what will they do?
They'll run off. They'll maybe run off.
I'm
You'll
making
scare them.
sure, dude.
You don't want to scare the stingrays
Stingrays.
because they're peaceful creatures.
No matter how scared
understand?
you are, don't
Right.
scare the stingrays.
So, see how she comes up to me? The first thing they do, everybody,
Can we come over
they,
there?
they can come over here. Come on, they see she's up on my legs right now. She's touching me. She's going between my legs. This is one of my girls. So they come in and bounce on her. See her? See how she comes in? Okay, I'm gonna see who that is in a minute. She's checking me out. What they're doing right now, folks, is they're putting their sensors on my body to see if they recognize me. See how she's rubbing up against my leg? They know who I am because they've got me in their memory as someone who they're familiar with. All right?
ancient creatures.
And by the way, these stingrays and the fossils that have been found on this earth date back to the Jurassic period, 150 million years ago when they were much bigger. So these are the remnants
Still good.
of that era. Oh, they are so ready.
Look.
Oh, that must be Hugger.
Jasmine.
Wow.
That must be Hugger. Oh, yeah. This is Hugger. I can tell you right now, because she's the only stingray that comes behind me. She's going to come around and watch. Watch this. Oh, yes, that's her.
Hugger will only hug you, right?
Only hug me.
Okay.
Here's Scarface. Just touch your nose right up at the top, right there.
Just touch it. Let me just touch it.
Touch it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, see? And you see how good it feels?
Oh, Lord.
Told you.
This is
Yeah,
priceless. This is priceless.
just stay still.
Trust me. Here we go. There you go. Look, touch it. It's amazing. It's a gorgeous thing. See, I'm so proud of you. They're just a touch. See,
Just stay still.
she's just touching your leg. That's all she's doing.
Just stay still.
She's not trying to do
You
anything to
can't.
you.
Don't get. But
She's
yeah.
not gonna do anything to you. Okay, just stay calm.
Okay.
Just, see, I'm calm.
Okay.
Be like me. Like I said, be like Mike. Be like me. Just close your eyes and just relax. Okay, just stay calm. Think of when you wake up in the morning, how good you feel. You're gonna get up and you're like, oh, I really don't want to get out of bed, but I gotta get up. Feel like you're just getting a good night's sleep. How wonderful that feels when you wake up. Just do like that.
So you want to see it?
Just do that. They're not gonna do anything to you. See that right now? They're not even. I want you to see when they come over to me. I want you to feel that rough part too, so you can feel the full experience. See the right here, the back part. See right here, right here. Let me bring her over. Hold on. Just rub your hand on that right there, in the middle, right there. Put your hand down. Yes. See it? Isn't that rough? That's the part that people step on. See that?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, here's Scratch.
So big.
No, she's one of the big ones. No, that's the spiracles are the big ones. So they just come up to me and they just feel like, hello.
Oh, yeah. No, that tail. I don't like
See the tail? You
I
feel
don't
the
like
tail?
that. I don't like that feeling.
No, nobody does.
Yeah, okay. That's
But it's not going to do anything to you.
Is that Hugger?
yeah, that's not.
This is Big Mama right here.
Oh, big mama.
Yeah, that's not for that.
Okay.
All the weather mother.
These people?
Huh? Will they get bothered?
Okay.
No, people just come in because they're nosy. So I use this moment. This is a good example of when the Americans come over and they don't know what's going on. They really don't. But they come over, they like to check them out. They like to do what I do, just throw them squid. Sometimes people get in the water and feed them, but they don't know what they're doing. They just hope no one gets hurt.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what they're doing. But anyway, all right, Sarah, let's get down to nitty-gritty. Let's see if I can find some fish for this guy.
I did it.
You did it. You really
I'm gonna
did
let you
it.
feed him a fish.
How do you feel now? Is it as bad as people think it is? No? You handled it pretty good?
Good. I like that. It's not going to do anything to you.
Okay.
Just, if you guys accept what I'm saying with full faith,
Yeah.
and no one has either gotten stung or people have gotten sucked on, I will honestly tell you that. Okay, when one comes up to the surface, my brother, that's the one we want to keep long. We got this, man. So here's good. Right now.
Killer. So everyone, you need to definitely check out Western Ecology Tours. This is an amazing experience. Don't be scared because it's much easier to do than you would think. And these creatures are actually lovely. Very smooth creatures too. Stop it here?
All right, the wreck itself is covered with corals and absolutely loaded with tens of thousands of reef fish. Things like runts, schoolmasters, yellowtails, blue tangs, occasional grouper and or mutton snapper
a lot of fish though. I was just tired. That's a lot of fish though.
How you feel about it?
I felt good.